Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, and dumb honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace salutation to Akim doing his work. Into the sincerity in the four corners of the earth. All right. And I just want to do this lesson, going into a topic, that I heard earlier, while I was at work, with my headphones on, listening to the Fresh and Fit podcast. All right. And of course, you got Myron and uh, Fresh, all right, which they a bunch of goddamn coons, you know, and they had this goddamn six pack cracker up there, who was proud and boisterous, So I just wanted to do a follow up lesson, all right, on the madness, all right, that the six pack cracker was spewing up there, man. Okay, going into reparations. This proud devil, was saying, he the one that wanted to bring up the topic of reparations, man. And you know what it is, man, because a lot of these Edomites, all right, they know that they did great evil, man. Okay, they know that they oppressed the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay, and I wouldn't say that they feel guilty, okay, because Esau is the devil, man. He's free of guilt, Even when Cain put Abel to death, and the Most High asked him, where's your brother Abel? He said, am I my brother's keeper? You know? So this damn devil don't have no guilt, man. You know? But they feel the pressure, all right? And they know they done did wrong and they done did fucking wickedness, man. So they want to get ahead of the groans and the griping and the complaining of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, which you justifiably, all right, or upset, all right, you justifiably want payback. You want redemption, okay? But the only people that are gonna get it, all right, that are gonna understand where that payback is coming from are gonna be that 144,000, man, okay? That are gonna trust in Yahweh Shai that they got the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. But all you other jakes, you lost in the sauce. You know that you've been wrong. All right. You know that nothing has been done to equal the playing field or change anything. All right. But you don't have this truth. You don't know who your power is. And also you don't even know why the Most High put this devil over us. So you lost. And you Edomites, you also fucking lost. Because you definitely don't have no understanding, all right? Because the scriptures say the wicked shall not understand, you know, and you think that in your mind you're gonna exist forever. Psalms 50, going into their houses, their belief is that their houses shall continue for their inward thought is that their houses will continue forever. And not only do the elite think this way, but also your higher up Edomites, your middle class Edomites, even your lower level Edomites believe that the inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, man. You know, even they share that same thought. You know, but it's a damn facade, man. All right, your houses ain't gonna continue forever. Okay, the Most High has a great vengeance. All right, ready for you, Esau. He's gonna vengeance his people. He's gonna vengeance Israel against you. Okay, but you have that proud Edomite talking, talking about reparations is pathetic and it's a handout, and black people asking for it is pathetic. We don't owe you anything. The taxpayer don't owe anything. We saved you through slavery. Okay, a bunch of BS, man, a bunch of six pack cracker, BS. Okay, and yeah, it is pathetic. It is pathetic to to try to legislate, reparations. It is pathetic to go to the oppressor and beg him, to pay you back for the wickedness that he's done. Here it is, this devil that had his way with our people, to rape, rob, and rape, rob, murder, and captivity, you know, and you think that he's gonna pay you back. You think he's gonna give you some money, some monetary gain. You out your damn mind, man. At the end of the day, this is the devil. Even though he's tried to clean it up lately, and you got a whole bunch of liberal Edomites out here, all right, with their food programs and battered women's shelters and trying to get Jake all these social care programs and shit. This is still the damn devil, man. Okay? And what we asking for, we ain't asking for no damn reparations, man. All right, we asking Yahweh Shah to not only pay us back, pay these Edomites back for their wickedness, but to put us up over these Edomites, man. Okay, that's what the men of the Lord are ruling on, man. All right, we're ruling on being joint heirs with Yahweh Shah, ruling over the entire planet Earth, man. We ain't looking for no goddamn handout, man. Okay, we're looking for the kingdom of heaven. Okay, and what comes with the kingdom of heaven is rulership. All right, those 12 tribes. All right, judging the whole earth. So we're gonna be ruling over not only Edomites but Ishmaelites, Moabites, Ammonites, Hamites. All right, Japhites. Okay, Elam. We're gonna be ruling over all of you nations, man. Okay, with a with an iron rod, man. Okay, because Esau just think that this payback is gonna be with monetary gain, with money. Yeah, the scriptures say and Job say that you're gonna vomit up riches, but guess what? You gonna pay back Jake, all right, with your backside, man. Okay, you gonna be getting whipped, all right, and with your sweat and with your blood. Okay, the same way that you did to us, man. And the scriptures say, render unto them double, man. Okay, so you're gonna get double, man. All right, you wish that you could just pay fucking reparations, man. You wish you could just give um the tribes a million apiece and call it a day. That'd be better for you. All right, that'd be better for you to give every Israelite $1 million, man. But guess what? The Most High is gonna give us even more. All right, because we're gonna have you in captivity. All right, for 1,000 years, man. All right, of hardcore bondage. All right, generations. Okay, while you tripping on reparations, you devils don't even know what the fuck you got coming to you, man. Okay, you done had the underdog in captivity for too long. You getting too big for your britches, man. All right, you don't know that the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the chosen. All right, of the Most High power. You think that you're the chosen. That's why you had that dude. What's his name? Some Miller. That Edomite, man. He's a straight up fucking Lex Luthor looking down Edomite, man. At the Charlie Kirk funeral memorial, he up there talking about, we created the civilizations, all right, going back centuries. All right, we built all these governments. We built we built up this nation. Okay, and who is he talking about, man? He's talking about Esau. Okay, doing that civilization started with the Greece bullshit. Okay, and what did he say? Oh, we God's chosen. We're Christians. We believe in Jesus Christ. All right, and what did he say? That the light will defeat the dark. Okay, we are the light, and we're gonna defeat the darkness, man. What was he? What was he saying, man? All right, he's really saying subliminally that the so-called white man is gonna conquer you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Which that's been done already. But he was also playing into the left and right paradigm, man. All right, but underlying, he was talking about Esau and Jacob, man. Okay? But see, what this devil don't understand is that he is the darkness, man. Okay? And the men of the Lord are the light. Okay? Esau is the damn darkness, man. And Israel is the light. Okay? But that's what you people have confused, man. You think just because the Most High made Israel of a darker hue, okay, or to even have a hue, because Edomites don't have no hue, all right? But because we are darker in color, okay, that means that we're spiritually darkened, man. You people are fucking delusional, man. You don't have a spiritual bone in your body, so you don't understand it, man. You think because the Most High made you void of pigment that you the people of the light, all right? But you cursed to even go into the sunlight, man. Knock it off, man. Okay. The Most High made Israel to be the color of the soils of the earth, man. Okay, and even your boy Captain Kirk, all right, went into that, went into went into melanin, you know. But it's even deeper than melanin, man. Because guess what? Guess who got the most Helen? The most Helen. Guess who got the most melanin in the planet Earth? Ham. Okay, Ham full of melanin. All right, Ham so damn dark. They had Ham be having a damn sheen to him, man. You know. So it ain't just about melanin, man. It's a spirit that the Most High put into His children, man. All right, that separates us from all the other nations. Okay, that's why we're able to get this wisdom, not understanding. That's why we're able to break down the scriptures, you know. And that's also why Jake is superior, and all these other things in the planet Earth, man. No matter how much oppression he goes through, you know, no matter how much propaganda and witchcraft that he go through, you know, dealing with this devil. All right, the Most High still preserves the elect's mind, you know. And Jake even is so called successful, you know, even in this captivity. And I mean so called successful. You know, I don't mean successful according to the truth and receiving salvation, you know. But yeah, man, hey man, you devils, man, hey. And that's why you go back and forth with Knucklehead Jake. I hate hearing, you know, these Edomite supremacists, you know, going back and forth with Jake, going back and forth with the B Dub, because they don't know what the fuck to tell you, man. You know, they don't know what the fuck to tell you. As soon as you call them a Nigger, they gonna lose their fucking cool, man. Cause Jake don't know who they truly are, you know. So shit like that bother them, man. But not the men of the Lord, man. All right, we don't even address you as crackers, how Jake do in the world. We address you as Edomites, man. And that's why when you Edomites hear that, you just something just ring in your head like, what the fuck? Like, damn, like, am I an Edomite? You know? But hey, man, you Edomites, you so-called white people, all right, your time is up. All right, your time is up. You're crying about your groceries. You know, TikTok talking about inflation. All right, you're getting divorced. Your children are rebellious as all hell. It's over for you, man. You know, and that payback that's to come, it ain't monetary, man. It ain't just monetary, man. Okay, it's gonna be your back getting whipped. All right, but that's all I had. You know, I pray this lesson was edifying and shalom.